Communication. It is sacred. For synodality. For ability. For community. For connectivity. Compatibility. Promoting media literacy.
Community acting. Communication. The way to go.
Communication. It is sacred. For synodality. For ability. For community. For connectivity. Compatibility. Promoting media literacy. The way to go. Come, the way to go. CommWEEK for creativity, reciprocity.
Good day. I am Reverend Father Michael Sikawumo, the National Director of Social Communications. Welcoming our guests to the CommWEEK public lecture, that is Communications Week public lecture, which is the fourth Communications Week in the church in Nigeria. The public lecture is the church's way of bringing public awareness to the dynamics of the media and how the media is influencing life, influencing culture, and can also help in the work of evangelization. Today, our theme will be media with gentleness are part to being narrators of hope in a distressed nation. Conscious of the happenings in our country, the terrorism, the pains, the sadness, and all things happening, we think based on the Pope's theme for this year, we should look into it, how journalists can help in telling stories, no matter how bad the stories are, but the story should still end with hope.
On behalf of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, I warmly welcome all resource persons and participants gathered here at the Catholic Cathedrals of Nigeria for this public lecture and posthumous award ceremony. With the considerable effort invested by various sectors and personnel in the preparations, led by Venerable Father Michael Nsikagumo, I have no doubt that you are about to partake in a rich intellectual banquet and a profoundly moving journey down memory lane as we recall the remarkable contributions of one who championed the cause of mass communication with heroic dedication.
And only a few can remain gentle in a season of distress and narrate or communicate rationally. So where is this hope that we seek to communicate, albeit with gentleness? Perhaps it is that hope that dwells in Nigerians, the one that resides in our very fabric, like Pope Francis says, the one in our hearts. I think we're beginning to be confronted by spiritual and doctrinal inconsistencies.
And thank you, Eminence, for asking me to step up, even while you have been called upon. He is my principal. My dear friends, brothers and sisters, especially welcome each and every one of us to this very August Assembly. The occasion celebrating the theme, media with gentleness, a part to be narrators of hope in a distressed nation, of course, Nigeria in focus. The Cardinal Foundation for Peace, we send our heartfelt goodwill message on this very all-important occasion in which we reflect on the theme I have just mentioned, which is already displaced here and we're all seeing it. The theme could not have come at a better time than this, my dear friends, when our nation, Nigeria, is yearning for truth, unity, justice, and indeed hope in the face of increasing social, economic, and political challenges. As a foundation, we are committed to the promotion of peace through dialogue, non-violence, and inclusive leadership. We resonate deeply with the call to use the media as a tool for hope and healing. And in our 15 years so far, and so good emotional active engagement, particularly through our flagship CommWEEK Fellowship Program, the Foundation has trained over 354 fellows cutting across the different states of our country, Nigeria, and different countries of the African continent. Let us all seek and work to be narrators of hope at all times.
Media and gentleness. We have various definitions of the media, but in summary, we would say that the media refers to the various channels and tools used to communicate, transmit, disseminate information, ideas, and messages to a wide audience. And then, how do we define gentleness? We can simply say that gentleness has to do with kindness, warmth, and a pleasant, friendly manner of communicating. An Ethiopian proverb expresses the power of gentle communication when it says, "A gentle word can break a bone." A gentle word can break a bone. This means that even the strongest resistance can be overcome with gentle, kind, and thoughtful speech. I'm sure that many of us here present must have heard about the famous story of the quarrel between the wind and the sun. And the quarrel was about who was stronger between the wind and the sun. To settle it, they decided to test their strength on a passing traveler. The challenge was this: who could make the man remove his cloak, that's his clothes? The wind went first. It blew hard, huffed and roared, trying to tear the cloak from the man's back. But the more the wind blew, the tighter the man held his cloak. Soon, the man grew warm, loosened his grip on the cloak, and finally took it off. This story between the wind and the sun shows how gentle persuasion is stronger than force. In this myth, the wind represents aggressive and confrontational communication, loud, forceful, and demanding. The sun, however, uses gentle influence, which is quiet, consistent warmth. In today's media world, which often behaves like the wind, loud, divisive, and urgent, this story is a timeless reminder that gentle communication that is calm, respectful, and thoughtful has greater power to change hearts and minds. Many people have expressed their concern about how we communicate today. Sometimes the aggressive way, the harsh tone, and the insensitivity in the way we communicate. Many times we tend to prefer what is sensational and confrontational, and pay less attention to values such as empathy, respect, and understanding. It is evident today in our news reporting, and especially in our social media, that we have so much media content and narratives that promote ethno-religious divisions. Inflammatory language, verbal attacks, and lack of civility often mark the tone of public discourse in both mainstream and digital media. The virtue of gentleness, which is expressed through thoughtful language, respectful engagement, and compassionate storytelling, is increasingly absent in our daily communication.